Hello student, our topic is complex analysis 1. Could we discuss the first definition, complex variable? Means what is the complex variable? Then discuss the complex function. चलो first definition complex variable. Let xy belongs to R. Then the form x plus iy is called complex variable, and it is denoted by z. That means z equal to x plus iy, where I is equal to square root of minus 1. Definition is, let xy belongs to real number. Means you take two real number is in R. First is x, second one is y. Then the form x plus iy is called complex variable. Form x plus iy is a complex variable, and it is denoted by z. Means z equal to x plus iy. This complex variable is the combination of two real variable. Is combination of x plus iy. X is a real variable, y is also real variable, real number, and this combination, this form is called complex variable, and here I is equal to square root of minus 1. In complex variable, in complex number, this x is real part of z. This y is imaginary part of z. Only y, not iy. Only y is called imaginary part of z. X is real part of z. We will write real of z. Means what is the real part of z? But we have z equal to x plus iy. This x is real part of z. Therefore, real of z is x. Same as imaginary of z. Means what is the imaginary part of z? But we have z equal to x plus iy. Only y is imaginary part of z, not iy. Therefore, imaginary of z is y. Do you understand? For example, 3 plus i5. This is complex number. This is complex variable because here x and y are not fixed. Here x is 3, y is 5. 3 and 5 are in real number. So what is the real part of above example? This 3 is real part and 5 is imaginary part. Not I5 is imaginary part. Only 5 is imaginary part. So understand? Now second definition, conjugate complex. Complex conjugate. Second definition, complex conjugate. Conjugate of complex means what is the conjugate of our complex number? Of complex variable. First, Write the definition. Let z equal to x plus iy is complex variable या complex number. Let z equal to x plus iy is complex variable. Then the x minus iy is called conjugate. X minus iy is called conjugate of complex variable z equal to x plus iy, and it is denoted by z bar. Z equal to x plus iy is our complex variable. Then what is the complex conjugate? Yeah, conjugate of complex z equal to x plus iy. Only x minus iy is conjugate complex of above x plus iy, and it is denoted by z bar. That means z bar equal to x minus iy. And this is given complex variable. Real part as a kid, here imaginary part plus, but here minus. X plus iy and here x minus iy. X minus iy is the complex conjugate of x plus iy. Means no any change in real part, only change the imaginary part with sign. Here plus y, here minus y. Means real part is x, here real part is x. No change in real part. What is imaginary part of z? Only y. What is imaginary part of z bar? Here minus y. Here minus y. X minus iy is written x plus I into minus y. Only change the imaginary part. Here plus y, here minus y. That means x minus iy is the complex conjugate of x plus iy. This is our second definition. One more example. What is complex conjugate of 1 plus I3? Means what is complex conjugate of 1 plus I3? 1 plus I3 is given complex number because here x is 1, y is 3. Now what is complex conjugate? We know that no any change in real part, only change the imaginary part, only sign change. So here means now solution. 1 minus I3 is complex conjugate of 1 plus I3. Here real part is x, here real part is x. Here imaginary part is plus 3, but here minus 3. 1 minus I3 is the complex conjugate of 1 plus I3. No any change in real parts, only change in imaginary part and only sign change. Here plus, here minus. This is complex conjugate of this, vice versa. This is also complex conjugate of this part. Understand? चलो now discuss the remark. चलो now discuss the remark. First remark, what is addition of z plus z bar? What is addition of z plus z bar? Z is complex variable, z bar is conjugate complex. We know that z equal to x plus iy, and z bar is the conjugate complex. What is conjugate complex of x plus iy? Only change the sign in imaginary part. X is again here plus, now change the minus iy. चलो now sum z plus z bar. Z plus z bar. Z is x plus iy plus execute z bar. Z bar is x minus iy, is x minus iy. This is positive iy, this is negative iy. X cancel out. Now z plus z bar is equal to x plus x, is 2 times x, and it is written as x equal to z plus z bar divided by 2. What is x? X is real of z, implies x is real of z equal to z plus z bar equal to real of z equal to z plus z bar divided by 2. This is our first remark. What is answer here? Z plus z bar is equal to 2x. Yeah, real z equal to z plus z bar divided by 2. Now second remark. What is z minus z bar? Z is x plus iy, z bar is x minus iy. Now put the value of z and z bar. Z minus z bar equal to z is x plus iy. Z bar is x minus iy, but your sign is negative. Then change the sign. Minus x plus iy. This is positive x, this is negative x, cancel out. That means z minus z bar equal to iy plus iy is 2 times iy. Means z minus z bar is 2 times iy. I also written again y is equal to z minus z bar divided by 2y. This y is imaginary of z, implies imaginary of z equal to z minus z bar divided by 2y. This is our second remark. Means real of z is z plus z bar divided by 2. Imaginary of z is z minus z bar divided by 2y. Understand? So now discuss the modulus of complex number. First definition, modulus of complex number. Discuss the definition, modulus of complex number. So now here geometric representation of complex number, या complex variable. Now here modulus of complex number या complex variable. You take x plus iy, then variable. You take any number, then number. So this is real line, this is imaginary line. I take one point and it is called P, and its coordinate is x comma y. That means on x-axis this distance is x. Yes or no? I take this point is m. OM is equal to x because here coordinate is x. Second coordinate is y. Okay, now this point is n. What is Pn? Pn is y. This is y. X, OM is x. Pn is also x. ON is y. PM is also y. I take only one point and it is called P, x comma y. Now written in complex form. P of x comma y is written as x plus iy. X real line, y imaginary line. So P of x comma y is written as x plus iy. Now discuss what is the what is modulus of complex variable x plus iy. Modulus is the distance from origin O to point P. Modulus is the distance from point origin O to point P. So first find the distance in between origin and point P. Now find the distance from O to P. Coordinate of O. Here O is origin. X coordinate is 0, 0. What is distance from origin to point P xy? Is the square root of x minus 0 square plus y minus 0 square. X minus 0 is x, so here x square plus y square. This distance is square root of x square plus y square. This distance is called modulus of x plus iy. Now write the definition. The distance from origin O to point P is square root of x square plus y square. Means you find out distance from origin to that point. This distance is called modulus of complex number, a complex variable x plus iy. This distance is called modulus. Then square root of x square plus y square is called modulus of z equal to x plus iy, and it is denoted by mod z. That means mod z is equal to square root of x square plus y square. So square root of x square plus y square is the modulus of x plus iy. Means square root of x square plus y square is modulus of x plus iy. Here real part is x, imaginary part is y. What is modulus? In square root, real part square plus imaginary part square. Here real part is x, therefore x square. Imaginary is y, so here y square. In simple. Understand? Now, first remark, modulus z is equal to modulus z bar. Z is complex variable, z bar is conjugate complex. So now check out. We know that z is x plus iy, and what is z bar? Z bar is the complex conjugate. Therefore, z bar is x minus iy. X minus iy is the complex conjugate of x plus iy. Z is x plus iy and z bar is x minus iy. What is the modulus z? Now find out. Modulus z. Modulus is the square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. In z, real part is x, therefore x square. Imaginary part is y, therefore y square. That means modulus z is square root of x square plus y square. And what is modulus of z bar? Is square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. In z bar, real part is x, therefore here x square plus imaginary part. What is imaginary part of z bar? Minus y, not plus y, minus y square. And finally we get in square root of x square plus y square. Both are same. That means first remark is modulus z equal to modulus z bar are same. Same as second remark. Modulus z1 divided by z2 is equal to modulus z1 divided by modulus z2. Third remark, modulus z1 into z2 is equal to modulus z1 into modulus z2. Same as fourth remark, modulus z1 plus z2 is less than or equal modulus z1 plus modulus z2. Here not equal, here less than or equal, and it is called triangle inequality. Is called triangle inequality. And number 5, modulus z1 minus z2 is greater than or equal modulus z1 minus modulus z2. We have couple 5 remarks. First is modulus z equal to modulus z bar. Second one is modulus of z1 divided by z2